Hey, what's going on guys? SkyfuryDX and welcome back for another Dokkan battle video. I am just going to start by saying that there is 100% definitely not guaranteed it's not happening. There will not be a part 2 for Saiyan Day. Said a few things on some subreddits and Twitter on that, saying like, you know, what do you think potentially is going to be the summonable LR for part 2? There ain't going to be no summonable LR for part 2 because there ain't going to be no part 2. I've pulled up now the Saiyan Day celebration. This is everything that's come so far, and basically this is the complete Saiyan Day celebration for 2021, apart from the two things that are coming tomorrow. One of those two things is Chain Battle. Chain Battle. I've pulled up the new Chain Battle and just want to talk briefly about this. I'm not going to go like massively into detail and talk to you all about how much I hate Chain Battle and how much everybody else hates Chain Battle. I'm just going to briefly explain like what's going on this time. So the advantageous categories to use is Planetary Distraction, Exploding Rage and Pure Sands. So we can see here that we are not really going to have too much of an issue building a extreme type team because we can just use our like Super Saiyan Broly's, and that is definitely going to get us there. But when we take a look at like building a super type team, that's where things get a little bit tricky, especially using this Planetary Distraction unit. The only other categories are Exploding Rage and Pure Sands, so we want to try and get as many of these categories together for the super type units. So, I mean, let's take a look at Planetary Destruction. I've just pulled that up, and we'll just see how many Pure Sand super type units are on that category. You got this SR Vegeta. You've also got this SR Vegeta. But yeah, that just ain't going to get you there. So I don't think we can really rely on this Planetary Destruction link, this category. But if we look at the Exploding Rage category and we're looking for Pure Sands on Exploding Rage now, we can see that we've got this Bardock. We've also got this Super Saiyan Bardock. We've got this Super Saiyan Goku, we've got this Super Saiyan Bardock, we've got this Goku, the AGL Bardock and Namek Goku probably aren't really going to work too well with this team because just their links, they don't have the Super Saiyan link, obviously until they transform and they start out base, so that's going to hurt. It might be worthwhile building it with the SSR versions, but I mean, I don't know, probably not. Apart from that, the STR units, I mean, we've got this Berserk Kale and we've also got Physical Bardock, so really, like building the super type team for this chain battle here, I think we're probably going to be relying quite heavily on like the Super Saiyan Bardocks, the like a couple very select Super Saiyan Gokus, and I mean maybe some SSRs. Again, Akatsuki just gives us an absolute banger of a chain battle, right? Just makes it super easy for everybody to take these teams in, and like people like your boy here who has actually got like quite a lot of those Bardocks that nobody would have put resources into have like got them rainbowed, but that actually serves me like no purpose at all because it's not really about what units you have, it's about what units your friends have, and chances are ain't none of my friends gonna have resources into these units. So thanks very much for another chain battle, Akatsuki. Moving right along, the co-op campaign. Details about the co-op campaign. Nobody really knows anything about the co-op campaign yet. Just really hope that Akatsuki have made improvements on the co-op campaign since the last time that they did a co-op campaign, which was the Worldwide Download Celebration. Now the co-op campaign in the Worldwide Download Celebration, what did it bring? It brought some rewards. and some missions. That's about it. That's about it. It also changed the layout in the missions tab, which was fantastic. Like, it was really cool to see. It was really just cool to see some of like the firmware of the game be updated like that. For the first like day or two until you completed all of the missions, then it was just a pain in the ass because it altered the missions tab and was just another couple of buttons that you needed to click on to like, you know, complete all of your daily missions and whatnot. I mean, I think it was a bit of an L the last time that they did it, but at least they tried, right? At least they tried. That's all they can do, right? All they can do is try. Hopefully they get a few things right this time. Okay, so last year for Sand Day we actually had Bardock. Bardock was released on the 18th of March. This is the same day that that we had Broly release this year. It was the 18th of March, and then 2019. We had this Super Saiyan Vegeta release. So that's Sand Day all sort of lining up. We can see the event that came out after this Vegeta. We actually got Cooler Drop. So Cooler dropped on the 3rd of April, and then if we fast forward a year to 2020, we can see that the next thing after AGL Bardock released, we actually got this Android 13. And he came out on the 2nd of April, so like 2nd of April, 3rd of April, somewhere around there, we should be getting our next Dokkan Fest. So now if we want to try and guess what Dokkan Fest is coming next, the easiest way of doing that is we've got to check out and have a look and see like what's been going on JP. Okay, so this pretty much, like, we've had Gohan here. This is the World Tournament that got postponed because Akatsuki are a bunch of incompetent muppets. This is the AGL Kaioken Goku, whose EZA is coming tomorrow because those amazing people at Akatsuki feel the need to time gate these EZA area events. And then they had the Dual Dokkan Fest, Janemba and Paikuhan, and they also got a LR, Boo and Barbity in the barbershop with a farmable Veku. This farmable Veku is absolute butt cheeks, so don't get excited for him. And then the EZA that came with that celebration is Janemba. Now, I don't think that this is what's going to be next on Global, because this is Dual Dokkan Fest. And if we go over to our timeline again, and I'm like jumping back and forth a fair bit, but stay with me. So this is Sand Day 2020, Bardock released, and then Android 13 released on the 2nd of April. Yep, on the 2nd of April. And after that, the next thing was, apart from this summonable LR Goku, which this is sort of like a bit of a red flag right here. Like, nobody really knows what is going to be in this slot for Global this year, but we can pretty much guess what could be coming for for the next celebration. I was about to say part 2. After that, the Dual Dokkan Fest, which was this in Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, they both came at the beginning of May, so the 8th of May. So if we get a Dokkan Fest at the beginning of the next celebration, which should be around the 2nd or 3rd of August, then we've probably got like one more slot to fill for the second half of August, and then we get our Dual Dokkan Fest, Paikuhan and Janemba in April, and then typically like there's one more banner after the Dual Dokkan Fest, and that is generally that's the banner that JP get post anniversary. So if we go back to the timeline, the JP timeline, we scroll all the way up and we can search from the 6-year anniversary, which came immediately after Paikuan and Janemba. Global's not getting any of this anytime soon, so we can forget about that. Which brings us to here. This is the Goten and Trunks celebration. So Goten and Trunks, this could actually be coming next to Global. Very good chance, especially after like all of the Broly stuff that's happened. I think it would just be pretty fitting if this Goten and Trunks came. If not, it's probably going to be a Global first or another like dual release, which typically just causes problems for Global. So I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully, like I'm hoping that this is what's coming next to Global. We want to take a look at DBZ Space. This is all of the banners that have come to JP recently, being the most recent, the Broly one for Saiyan Day. And then we had this Goten and Trunks. This is the anniversary stuff here, and Paikuan and Janemba, and all of this stuff like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, SDR Bojack, the hero stuff, Gogeta. Obviously we've had all of that. So if we actually get this banner come next, it's going to be pretty good, I think, because it's an easy skip. I mean, Goten and Trunks as a unit, these guys are like pretty decent. They're really good. But just me, like, I don't really think that these guys are worth summoning for. Like, if you like Goten and Trunks, then yeah, sure, but I mean, check out their banner. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, SDR Super Buu, LR Gohan and Goten, who are just featured on every single banner. We've got Exchange Buu, who's just completely just like, he's shit, man. He is I've got this guy at full level 10 links. I don't have dupes in him, but I have got him at full level 10 links, and he does not impress me whatsoever, and I never ever use him. Gotenks here, a little bit better than Buu, but sort of same thing here. Just the conditions for getting this guy's active skill, like his transformations, it's too slow, man. It's way too slow. So this is definitely a easy skip. Alright, so this is just going to enable global players to save their stones for either the coin update, which I recommend that everybody save your stones for. Like me, what I'm going to be doing, my strategy, even like the anniversary units right here, if there's discounted multis, I'm going to do the discounted multis, and I'm going to use like all of the tickets that I can get, and that's it. I'm probably not going to put stones into these if that coin update isn't out on global then, because like you'll get like the amount of extra value that players are going to be getting out of those coins is just phenomenal, right? Like it's like you're getting like between probably an extra 30 to 40% value on your stones if you wait for that update, like seriously. So yeah, that's basically my my thoughts on what's coming. It's either going to be this Goten and Trunks here, or it's going to be global first type things. So I mean, we'll see. Either way, the coin update, like nothing's in the news about that, so I wouldn't summon on diddly squat until that update comes into the game. Just gonna put it out there for the 100th time. Like if players want to summon on these banners and use stones on it for the anniversary, yeah, sure. Like, because they're very good banners. Okay, the banner units on both of them, like STR Frieza and Tech Gohan, are quite bad. You'll never ever use them. But everything else on the banner is like really good, and you'd be happy to pull like anything. Even the biggest L, like when these banners first came out, when we saw this guy, but he's got an easy A now, so like, you know, he's really good after his easy A, so so there's that. But these banners here are like really good. Apart from that though, global going into unknown territory, so There might be something new, we'll see. But anyway, this is how I'm spending my time on Global at the moment, is I'm just logging into the game every day. I am doing all of my dailies, using my stamina, link leveling units, and just waiting for what comes next. So guys, this has been the video for today. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've found it enlightening or whatever. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.